Hello and welcome to the official update video for FunnieWars Season 1. This update introduces a new game mode with many new and exciting features which we're excited to show. This update is the start of our Seasons branch. Previously, we referred to updates by number. However, we'll now be referring to updates by season, which will allow us to better label updates and content throughout the game. We're going to be looking into our first game mode, Beep Test. Putting our builders hard at work, a new beep pack has been added to Beep Test. These levels have been scaled back in difficulty, however, keep in mind that these levels may still need tweaking, which will be done throughout the season. We're now going to be looking into our second game mode, Walls. Walls has been tweaked to make games more interesting and enjoyable. We've added a variety of new scenarios in Walls and removed pre-existing ones which didn't offer much gameplay or variety. Expect to see more interesting rounds in Walls. We've also introduced a new map to Walls, Titan, by Austin Lamau, Pezzy Dispenser, and Arkin. We're now going to be looking into a new game, World Wars. World Wars is being introduced back to FunnieWars. Players must loot chests, gather resources, and tower up to avoid the consuming void. World Wars features lots of new features as well, such as revives, double scenarios, and lots of custom items for you to enjoy. We'll be introducing two maps to World Wars to start off, Nature by Nisabi, and Oceania, also by Nisabi. Expect more maps to be added throughout the season. Now, at our fourth game, we are going to go into survival games. We've been working hard on survival games. We have introduced a new feature to SG to allow for more fights to take place. Previously, players had no incentive or motive to fight. However, we've introduced a new feature called Storm Surge. Teams must fill up a damage requirement within each phase to avoid dying. This damage requirement isn't high, but it should allow for more fights to occur. We've also introduced revives to SG, as we know these fights may not seem like they are not worth it, but now, teams which get 3 kills will end up receiving a revive star. This can be used to revive one of your teammates. Stepping away from the games, we're now going to be checking out FunnieWars Aura List system. We've adjusted our Aura List system and changed how it works. A new and improved Aura List system has been added, making it much more difficult to track down, find, and target players. Each team's identity is randomized and changed in between rounds now. This new system should also improve our duos game mode, making it much more difficult for teams to target and cross-team. We hope you'll enjoy this new Aura List system and any feedback is appreciated. Wrapping up, we're going to be going over some season info. We've introduced a new elo system to the server. Previously, we found it very hard for a majority of players to climb an elo and climb the rankings in the server. We've increased the elo threshold alongside tweaked a few things to allow for players to lose less elo when subbing in. This elo system is new, so any feedback would be largely appreciated. We believe this new system will be largely beneficial to all of you who wish to climb the ranks. To top it off, we'll be resetting all stats with the start of this new season. Expect to see more pop-ups and prizes with more fun events being hosted. Well, this marks the end of this update video. This season won't be long, however we hope you'll enjoy this update while we're hard at work for our next season. Our next season will introduce multiple new games, will feature a new lobby, new cosmetics, and an overhaul variety of the server. Expect to see this very soon. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to see all of you in the new season of FunnieWars.